This is episode 61 of season 2 of the Launch Your Biz Now podcast, the podcast for all you and aspiring business owners. Hello and welcome, everybody. It is so exciting to have you here joining me today, especially because yesterday, which is the day I'm recording this, the doors just opened to the new and improved the Biz Builder 6-week launch intensive course for you to join to help, or for me to help you start your new business. So very exciting. I love this course. I just think it's so fun. So I made some changes to it, really just condensing it down. I wanted to include in the course the key things that people need to start a business and the things that people need to have in place, but none of the other stuff. So what that means is they can have a strategic focus and, sign up and get the business operating as fast as possible to start making money. So, get the business operating without all the fluff, but all of the important stuff, all of the things that are going to move the needle, get them their first sales, get the business off the ground and up and running. So very exciting. So, this course is covering all the key elements that you need from business. So let me walk you through it just quickly. So module 1, this is around testing your business idea. So what is this business actually going to look like? Who is it that you're going to be selling to? What problems are they having? What their solution is? Actually, let's dive into this. One thing I wanted to talk about today was talking about how important it was. And it's the reason that I start both my courses. So the Launch Your Biz Now course and the Biz Builder both start by diving into who your customer is, because I think this is the single most important thing, because then everything flows around that. Everything we build out is built out around understanding who we're talking to and what problems they have. And, then we know what solutions to offer and what's important to them and how to talk to them. It's everything. So this is the thing that starts both courses, but we dive into it a lot more in the Biz Builder course because, of course, it's the first time you're going to be discovering who this customer is and who this person is that you're selling to. We'll dive into knowing what problems they have, the transformation, the solution, the outcome that you offer, all of these things. So we'll get really clear on that. And then we jump into testing your business idea. So we go through my 3-step idea testing method, which is so much fun, and get it out into the world. Actually, see if people want to buy it. Then we jump into module 2, which is the business setup. So this is all the back end stuff that we need to have in place to actually have a business. So it's looking at different business entities. It's looking at different insurances you need. It's choosing your business name, a huge one. It's coming up with your pitch for your business, because I think, once you can articulate what you do in your business well, then it's very clear for you and very clear for other people. So it's a good skill to have. So we work on this at this early stage as well to get you talking about your business confidently. And all those other things that actually on paper create a business. That's what the business setup section is all about. Then from there, once we've got all of that in place, we go on and do your branding and build your brand. So we're going to create your logo. We are going to choose your brand colors. We're coming up with your brand personality and putting that all together into a brand board. So, you are setting it up on the cheap. This is a new business. As much as I'd love for all of us to have this beautiful graphic designed, content out there in the world, it's just not feasible as a new business, especially an untested business. So, for me, my point of view, and this is a bit controversial, and sorry to the graphic designers, but, if we're spending a few grand on getting your branding set up, that's a few grand extra we need to even make before actually making a profit for our business. So why not DIY, but DIY good and DIY so it is a professional pack. So you've got everything in place and it looks like you have used a graphic designer, but it's just using these amazing tools that we have available to us. Thank you, Canva. So yeah, in this module, we're going to dive into that, get you off the ground and make sure your business looks beautiful. After that, we're going to dive into market your business. So in here, we're going to create all the content for the website, get the website up and going. So we have somewhere to send people where they can find you. We're going to start building your list in here. Actually, no, sorry, we start building your list right back in module one in testing your idea. And when I'm talking about list here, it's talking about finding people that need and want your product and are ready to buy. So by the time you do open the door, they are there. But in this module, we're going to focus about working on your messaging. Like, what should you be putting out on socials? Like, we don't want you to be another one of those businesses that it's just posting for the sake of posting and it's not actually moving anybody through the customer journey to be ready to buy from you. So we need them to know, like, and trust you. How do we do that? What's the content? This is what we start talking about there and get you introduced to those principles. Then after that is one of my favorite modules, which is the money basics. So in here, I am giving you an absolute like pile of calculators that you can use in your setup journey, from working out startup costs, working out projections, working out your pricing, value-based pricing, getting all of those calculators to work in together. So you've got goals that you're working towards that are actually realistic and actually achievable and make sense. And, you understand why you've got that goal. Like, I've had people coming through the course that have put from their original thoughts around pricing and how much money they're going to earn or need to earn. They've done that up 3 to 4 times, because once they actually sat down and went through this exercise, they realized actually there's a bit more to this than what I'm thinking. So, we walk through this so you are all over your money. We're going to walk through how to set up your accounting program. So I use Xero, so I show you how to set up your Xero files and get Xero off the ground for you so you can DIY all of that, because it's not that hard, especially once you know what to do. So we're going to do that. And what else are we doing? We're setting up your bank accounts. We've got the Business Brains money method, which I'll teach you in this module, on how to manage your money day to day and make sure you are on track. And we want to make sure that you're actually making profit in your business. So we talk about how to build that profit in and what profits we should be looking for and setting benchmarks for that, so we can start looking at ways to scale this business. So that's that module, very fun one. And once we've got all of those key elements in place, in module 6, we are focusing on your successful launch. That is getting this beautiful business out into the world, getting your first sale, getting people talking about you, like, just building some serious momentum. So 6 weeks time, you are going to have a business. This course is officially starting on Monday. What are we? The 6th of February, guys. So I'm hoping to see you in there. I cannot wait to see all these beautiful new businesses come to life within the program. Like, I've been sharing on the podcast, and on YouTube, if you're watching this on YouTube, some of the stories from past students, and I just love their transformations and I love being a part of it. I still talk to my past students all the time. They're my number one people in my messages in my, in the community. So it is an ongoing relationship and it is something very, very special. So I cannot wait to add more people into our Business Brains community and in our Business Brains business world, where we're all each other's cheerleaders and supporting us. So that's looking like, guys. But I wanted to talk about a few things too, because you might be sitting there going, okay, well, that's all good and well, Sarah. All right, you've got this open for 1 week, doors closed Friday. Okay, so I've got 5 days to make a decision whether I want to go all in on this business journey and get this business set up. And maybe this has been something that you've wanted to do for a long time and you've just kept putting it off. Maybe you're sitting there going, I don't have the money to start a business. I don't know enough to start a business and be the expert in my field. I don't have time right now to start a business. Okay. I get that. I hear you. But the thing is, starting a business doesn't need to be expensive. You do know everything that you need to know to be the expert in your field and start a business. Nobody knows things the way that you know things, and nobody does things the way that you do them. What you do is special. And I don't have the time right now to start a business. Oh, yes, you do. Let's absolutely do this. So I think it's a lot of time when you're peddling your feet and you don't know what to do. You're going out there trying to recreate the wheel. You're taking free content from here, free content from there, learning a little bit from this person, following that, da, 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 da. that's all good and well. But if time's something that you're concerned about, why not find a framework to follow so you're not recreating the wheel? It's all of the steps to do it, to get it set up, get you on your business journey faster, knowing that you've got in place the things that you need to have in place that are important and the things that you need to do to set up a business that's actually going to get off the ground and thrive, and not wasting time on any of the things that don't matter. So I hope that helps you. I hope that you do join me. It will be very exciting to have you join me for this journey. Once you join the Biz Builder and get your business off the ground, you will have a successfully operating, profitable business with all systems and processes in place, ready to scale. It's very exciting. Like, it's going to be very, very cool, guys. It's going to be awesome. I don't need to keep explaining to you why you need this. If you need this, if one of the things that you really, really want for yourself is to be a business owner, and if you're sitting here listening to this podcast, especially if you've been listening for a little while, this is a goal of yours, and it's forever going to be a goal, and there's forever going to be reasons why you don't do things. The thing that you need to do is decide that now is the time that you are going to do something, and you are going to take action, and you are going to join me, because you are going to be so jealous when in 6 weeks' time, or whenever it is, once these businesses are live, and I'm sharing these stories from people that have joined me in this intake, and you're not one of them. And I don't want that for you. I want to see you in there. It's going to be fun. And let's do it. Let's take action. What's the worst that can happen? You start a business? All right, guys, I won't hold you up for too long. I will let you go, but thank you for joining me today. Get ready to be spammed with all sorts of launch week content for this week. There is also a special bonus which ends today, and I almost forgot to tell you about, and I would have been in strife, is anyone that joins up by close of business Tuesday. So that is the 31st of January. You've got till midnight, not close of business, sorry. Got some extra time. If you join up before close of business, Tuesday, 31st of January, you also get one of my favorite guides. It's so good. So, I talked about earlier about writing content that people actually want to read and that walks them through that buyer's journey to know, like, and trust you and be ready to buy. So I put together this guide, which is the business owner's guide to creating compelling content that converts, which is awesome. And it's filled with all of these structures that you can use um, in your content creation journey. So, story structures, like how do you structure something, how to write it so people actually read it. Like, there's all of these prompts in there. So when you've got a topic, you just go in and go, oh, cool. All right, I'm going to use this formula to write this piece. And it makes it easy. So there's all of that. It's also got a framework in there that you can use to create 210 content ideas in 1 hour for your business. So if coming up with ideas on what to post in your business, when to post it, all that sort of stuff is hard for you, this is the thing for you. I love this guide. I use it all the time when I'm planning all of my content for my business. It is just so handy, especially when you just have those brain blocks and you're like, I don't know. I don't know what to post. Like, what should I be talking about right now? It does that for you. It helps you. So that is very cool. So limited time, sign up bonus, jump in and do it. One last other thing is I have been offering, when this comes out Tuesday, I am offering free discovery calls, 15-minute discovery calls. So I'm going to do them Tuesday and Friday. So the 31st of January and it is the 3rd of February. I'm offering these 15-minute sessions. So this is for you to jump in and we can brainstorm together. So, if you've got a business idea, but you're not really sure how it would work, or if it's viable, or if it makes sense, or, anything that you want to nut around and get really clear before you actually jump in and start the business, let me know. Let's book in a session. Let's dive through this before. I've done a few of these sessions now. Emily Smith, who had it on the podcast, it was in one of these sessions that we actually came up with her business concept. So now she's got the online course. where she helps support uh, school or young school age preschool children to learn how to read. And we came up with that concept when we were doing this session because first of all she was doing tutoring, but has a young family and wasn't quite going to get the income that she wanted from that, and it was tying her up to doing one-on-one consults, all that sort of stuff, which just wasn't right for her at this point in time. So we added in this extra element, came up with that business idea. One of the other people that are joining me in the course, hello, Desi, if you are out there. We had one of these sessions just recently to bat around some ideas for her business idea. And we completely changed it from what she was initially thinking to what we're actually going to bring to life in the Biz Builder course. She's going to be joining for this intake. So say hello to her when you jump in. But first of all, she was thinking she wanted to make custom products of some sort. She likes having something that's a bit hands-on. So, she was thinking maybe custom candles or, custom earrings, the polyclay earrings or something along those lines. But then she also was thinking, I actually really like hamper businesses. Like she loves the ungifting or she loves the gifting experience and the unboxing experience and, everything that goes along that. So she was thinking maybe she could combine those two and put gift boxes together of products she made. Once we dived into it a little more, what we decided on is they're very saturated markets in both sides. So we've got a niche and we've got to come up with a cool niche. So for the niche that we're doing for her is that we are going to put together mum and me gift boxes and of custom products that she's made. So there's mum and me earrings, mum and me candles. So when I say mum and me, it's like mum and their daughter. So they're gift boxes that you can give to the mum or, that you can buy, which is to celebrate your journey into parenthood with your daughter and share a bonding experience with them, which is so very cool. So I love this. So that's what came out of that session. So if you want to jump into one of those sessions. I will see you in the course. And if you've got any questions, let me know. Yeah, that's it. Over and out, guys. Catch you soon. Links will be in the show notes.